War Machine, starring Alan Ritchson, releasing on Netflix March 6th, is intense, brutal, and honestly, it is one of the craziest action films I've seen from Netflix in quite some time. The marketing, in terms of the main trailer we saw like a month or so ago before this film released, did a decent job of showcasing what this movie is. But it really is good at hiding all of the brutal, intense shit you're going to see in this movie. Because I was not prepared for how brutal this was going to get, especially when the War Machine, makes its presence known and the film completely shifts. Everything's out the window. You have no idea what the hell is going to happen. You can kind of predict, oh, okay, this is probably going to occur. It's going to show up here. It's going to do this. Good luck. Good luck with seeing if you're going to be right in terms of your predictions, because it doesn't let up. Like, the intensity does not let up. Now, the opening, like, establishing the film, the opening few minutes, it's predictable. I know exactly what's going to happen. But Alan Ritchson's character, he makes a promise to become a ranger. And that's really the setup of the movie, kind of the foundation, setting it all up. But the opening scene, I predicted what was going to happen, so that was kind of disappointing. However, once he gets into the training, and we're leading up, we're waiting for the War Machine to show up, we're waiting for the change in the film to occur, but the training, like, setup was actually pretty solid. Alan Ritchson, his character, it's coming across like a little bit of Reacher, which is not a bad thing, but there's more depth to it, at least in certain instances, in terms of what his character has gone through and why he's there being a ranger, why he made this choice, why he's still pushing through with this promise. And I will say, I think they did a good job of establishing some of the other characters that he's going to be on this final mission with, where everything unfolds and goes crazy because of the War Machine shows up. Now, seeing the intensity of this machine, the actual alien kind of mechanical creature, whatever you want to call it, it is pretty intense. It's relentless. And I love the fact that they don't let up once it shows itself and reveals itself and the whole movie changes. Because it was already intense enough seeing the training of them becoming rangers and seeing all these characters, you know, trying to become, you know, become the ranger, become a part of this group, this team. Like, it's already intense enough in that aspect. But I love the fact that the film, when it shifts to the War Machine, the kind of like change in the movie to like what the point in the movie is, it doesn't let up in that sense either. Like, it's intense from beginning to end. I was shocked at several points in the film. My wife was as well. And I wasn't expecting her to like this movie, based on the fact that it's a war film and sci-fi and all that. She's not really into those, especially sci-fi, you know, films. She genuinely really liked this movie. And I think because partly Alan Ritchson, she likes Reacher. So I thought, you know, that was really going to help her like the film. But she just liked it overall in general, because it is just an intense ride. And some of the action sequences and some of the sequences in general looked really good, and it is just not letting up. And so if you're prepared for an intense nonstop action film, this is for you. War Machine is for you. If you're not ready for something like that, and you're not ready for something that's just going to take you on a crazy ride for an hour and 40 something minutes, then this film is not for you. Like, you have to be prepared, I think, because I wasn't really prepared, but I was blown away. But you need to be, I think, in a right mindset to really enjoy this film fully for what it is, because it just keeps on just punching you with just some intense, brutal stuff. And you're like, damn, did that really happen? Yes, it did. And it just keep focusing, pay attention, because it's going to keep getting crazier until the very end. And then it just doesn't let up actually at that point either. So War Machine delivers on that front. I think this film, honestly, would have probably did decently theatrically. Honestly, I gotta be honest. Like, it felt like it probably was going to be a theatrical release. At points, it felt like it was. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't going to be. Maybe it never was going to be. But War Machine, to me, I think would have probably did decent at the box office if it would have gotten an opportunity, a chance. The film's not going to win any awards in terms of script or anything, or story for that matter, or acting, even though the acting, I think, overall from everybody is pretty solid for the characters they're playing. But this film, I think, will win with the audience in terms of, you know, delivering to the audience an impactful, intense action film that just doesn't let up. It's going to win in that aspect. Other than that, not really. I don't think so. But it is definitely worth your time 100% if you're a fan of Alan Ritchson, a fan of war films, a fan of sci-fi films, or just a fan of brutal, intense films that just doesn't let up and it just keeps on giving you action and crazy sequences. Then this film is for you. And that's pretty much it. really. I mean, at the end of the day, there really wasn't much to say. I don't want to go into spoilers, but yeah, the film just doesn't let up. That's pretty much all I can really say at this point. So I feel like I'm going to keep repeating myself. So I'm going to end it here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick little review here, just discussing my quick thoughts. Yeah, I really enjoyed the film. I really had a good time. I didn't really know what to expect. I saw the trailer, obviously, but I was like, there's got to be more to this in this movie. And I was right. There was definitely more, and it kept on delivering. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you saw War Machine, let me know your thoughts and if you enjoyed it or not. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.